is going on, you guys? It's your boy Alex West Collects here, bringing you another figure review. And today we're taking a look at WWE Mattel Basic Series 136 Cody Rhodes. So we're getting the first Mattel American Nightmare Cody Rhodes figure. Granted, it is an older head scan that they kind of just repainted blonde, but the actual gear or the tights he's wearing does look pretty nice. So there is some new different deco hits there, obviously. You can see the nice image of Cody on the box with a nameplate on the side. Basic 136 here. Again, a close-up of Cody on the box. Again, the old scan, but look at the nice blue with the gold. And granted, it is a basic figure. I don't buy too many of these, but I'm a huge Cody fan, and this is his first Mattel since he's returned. Obviously, we're getting the new Elite in Elite Series 101 with Mr. America. We're getting also the first Cody Rhodes in that wave as well. And don't forget, we have the Mattel Creations Ultimate Edition, which is slated to come out later in 2023, probably towards the summer, end of the year. But we have him in basic form. We're going to go through and see what this figure is all about. But you see how he looks pretty good in the packaging. I do like the basic packaging, very simplistic. Flipping over to the back, you will see the other figures in the wave, the awesome image of Cody, his signature move here. I kind of do, I'm a little curious to get Bobby Roode. He's one of my favorites, or Robert Roode. Been really a big fan of his since his teenage days, so I'm tempted to get that because this basic set is pretty good, to be honest. But anyways, let's come back and get Cody out of the packaging. So here it is. We have the basic Cody out of the packaging, and it doesn't look bad for a basic. Listen, limited articulation and that stuff obviously comes with this lower price point. The deco hits on the actual gear doesn't look that bad. We're going to take a close, in-depth look, and we'll do the articulation real quick too, because again, it is a little more limited than what we're used to with the Elites and the Ultimates. But bringing in the head scan, you can see it's an old Cody scan, but it kind of fits the bill if you ask me. It's passable. It doesn't look that bad. And again, this figure is going to retail for like 12 bucks, so not too bad. You can see on the side there is no paint application to his neck tattoo. It is just printed in black. Hopefully the new Elite, we did see that the tattoo kind of trickles onto his cheek, and I hope that's not the case because it looked really dumb. I'm going to say that was probably an error from the factory. Obviously, it was just a sample, not a final release. Hopefully that will be corrected when we do get that figure in hand because that one looked beautiful. So he does have the Dream tattoo on his chest. It does have the one hand taped, which is accurate. And look at the gear. His tights look pretty nice. I do like the gold and the black. Very simplistic. Look at the sides. You can see the American Nightmare logo. The blue on the knee pads. Same on the other side. And if you look at his boots, you can see the American Nightmare logo. That does look pretty badass if you ask me. I do like how that looks. And again, limited articulation. We will go through it real quick, but look at even the stars around the top here. I do like the gray with the black. Just pretty solid for a basic if you ask me. I'm not complaining. I feel like I got my money's worth just with the look of it. With articulation, the arm will go up. It does fully rotate. You get a swivel kind of like at the elbow joint here. Single jointed elbow. Single joint at the knee. Doesn't really go too far. It's kind of stiff, to be honest. I don't want to break it. But I think there is a calf rotation here with the boot. Obviously, the boot does not move. And again, same on the other side. You will see that the legs are very stiff. He can kick about that much. You will get a little more movement back due to it being a basic figure. And again, the head's going to fully rotate. But you know what? Not too bad. You also do get some wrist articulation. Again, for their entry line, this is great for kids. I buy a ton of basics for my son, especially being a young kid. He likes to put a lot of stuff in his mouth, so the heads and the hands will not pop off, but this figure really does look nice. For your Cody Rhodes comparison, so this is the only other Elite I have in my collection. This is, I want to say, the Elite 32. You can see the head scan is the same. They just repainted it from the black to the blonde, but again, I don't feel like it looks that bad. The paint applications, look at the eyebrows. It's got a decent likeness to Cody. I can definitely see the look for even modern day. So I don't think it's that far off. Again, I know a lot of people probably wanted a newer head scan, but it is what it is. You know, for something for them to fast track, they kind of had to use existing parts. So you know what? With a True FX, it still looks pretty good. A few more Cody comparisons for you. So on the left, we have the AEW Jazzwares Supreme Series 1 Cody with the two different variations. You have Cody with the gold and the red tights. Obviously, no jacket. And then you got him with the blue on the American flag boots. And on the very right, we have the Walmart figure. He's got the red tights underneath. And if you guys can see that. But this new Cody does kind of scale pretty well. with these other figures. And I'll be honest, I think the basic looks better than the actual Jazzers figures as far as the likeness. I'm starting to regret buying these a little bit, to be honest, man. Mattel, I feel like, is really going to elevate this Cody figure to another level. I don't think the Jazzwares Supreme is going to be on par with what Mattel is bringing with the new Ultimate Edition. I know a lot of people were complaining about that cloth jacket, the soft goods one, saying it didn't look quite as nicely executed as the Jazzwares version. I feel like give them time. I think that jacket's going to look pretty good. In my mind, I'll be honest, I was expecting layers or something to that nature, because you do see how the cutouts on the back are kind of like raised a little. So I thought maybe these would flap or move. They look like they're kind of just printed on there, but I'm going to wait till we get that final sample in hand, because I do think it is going to be phenomenal. And I wanted to try something real quick. So I know a lot of us who've bought in the Supreme Cody's have some extra accessories lying around because he came with multiple weight belts. So if you did want to see what the Jazzwares weight belt looked like on the basic Cody, actually fits him pretty nice. It's nice in scale. And I know this is really not going to work, but if you guys wanted to get an idea of how this jacket looked like sort of on this basic figure, obviously the sleeves are not there, but just to give you an idea of what he could look like completed, I feel like that looks pretty damn good, man. And this is a basic figure, so no complaints here on my end at all. And before we wrap this video with some final thoughts, if you guys haven't already, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below. For all you guys new to the channel, I appreciate you guys checking out this video review. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and will subscribe and stick around for more reviews coming up down the road. Listen, for a basic figure, I'm really enjoying this. I'm definitely keeping the extra Jazzwares weight belt I have on this basic, and it's really just a placeholder for me to kind of have in my collection until the Elite comes out, which should be fairly soon. I think Elite 101 is due in January, so we'll have it in about a month. I don't know if I'm going to collect every Mattel Cody, because I'm sure they're going to pump a ton out. Definitely going to buy all of his American Nightmare Elites. Again, he's probably, him and Kenny Omega and AJ Styles are probably my top 3 wrestlers that I like to watch right now, with Cody really edging them slightly at the top. So I hope they really do push him to the moon. I'm hoping he's back for the Rumble. Hopefully he wins and, you know, challenges Roman, or I don't know when, if it's going to be at Mania or what, because there's rumors of The Rock coming back. But all that fun wrestling talk's always nice to have some big returns at the Rumble, and I definitely think Cody will be there. But anyways, this is now starting to hit some local stores. I actually did grab this online from Ringside Collectibles, so they are out of stock now. When they come back in, make sure to check the site. Use promo code FORLIFE. It'll save you 10% off your order. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok for more great figure content and new releases and new reveals coming from both AW, Jazzers, and Mattel. But anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this review of a basic figure. We don't do a lot of these, and I will catch you all on the next one.